What did we think?
It's interesting.
Yeah, it was like a cute ending, I thought, though. Definitely not what I expect. I mean, I guess kind of what I expected, but not in those details.
Mm.
Hey, I thought one of the rules was if you traveled, you can't visit someone you haven't met.
But she met her.
Yeah, technically
Before?
she's like inside of her
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
No,
I was about to say that.
no. She met her when
Mhm.
she
when
went
she
back to the
came
past.
before.
Hmm.
That's that's why I feel like there was another, I think it was in the last section where I feel like it's very like like it's very interconnected that you don't really know like the past, like that was the past or the future meeting the present, right? Like she had traveled or or how did they meet? See, that's confusing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
confusing, right? Because technically in the future, isn't she dead?
Yeah.
So how can she travel if she's non-existent?
It's
Yeah.
like somehow it there's more than one like future, because you know how we're getting each story of like, oh, this person traveled,
Hmm.
but I didn't think that it'd be possible to have multiple people travel. So like in this present right now, someone that is walking through the cafe is probably from a different like past or future. It's, I don't know, I think it's very weird. It's very, is that movie Interception? Is it
Inception?
Inception? Keep saying Interception. It's like that's wrong. Is that football?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
I
even
have
watch
like
football.
so many I have so many more questions after
Mm.
this section. Like, first of all, why is Fumiko and her man, guess they ended up together, but they were like tech people, so why are they like owning the cafe? And then why is the daughter serving the coffee? Is that something she has to do? Like, oh,
What is that
I was
cow?
like, is she a ghost or like, what is she? I don't know.
Yeah, which it like you know how what's his name? Nar the owner, Nagare? Nagare. How he when they met, he was basically telling Ki
Okay.
um she was like, "Oh, if you're gonna marry me, like you're gonna have to serve coffee." So that gave me vibes of like his side of the family or something is cursed or like somehow like
Mm.
you have to work there, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. Or maybe the daughter is more like, oh, I'll do it because you know my dad is this was his thing and it was my mom's thing and now it's my thing. Mm.
Yeah, I mean, or maybe she just hoped that her mom would come, but
If she's
still kind of
dead.
weird. Yeah. What's confusing, or what was like confusing was the way that she was hesitant to talk to her. Like that whole interaction was kind of weird. Like, I mean, I understand that she was probably sad that she didn't have her, but like she seemed more upset, like mad at her.
I'd be
And that,
weirded out if like the mom
yeah,
you never met came like you've met her.
yeah.
What?
I was so nervous the coffee was gonna get cold. Like, it
I
just seemed to
thought
go on forever.
because the daughter left to the back room, and didn't it seem like Kay wanted to just like get up, like go
Hmm.
after her, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, are
Hmm.
you gonna? Was it you get stuck in that like time,
Yeah.
or
See,
you get sent back?
no, you're the ghost.
Uh,
I thought they said if you get up from the chair, you get sent back right
that's what I
away.
Oh,
thought.
oh,
But then I think if you don't drink the coffee, you
You
become the
turn into the
ghost.
oh.
girl.
Oh, I see.
No, we never really found out like who is the girl.
That's right.
Mm.
And then what if someone time travels and doesn't come back? Then do they replace the girl?
Mm-hmm.
I also thought it was interesting that we bring back Fumiko and she wants to see if she has a boyfriend, and I'm just like, girl, just leave. Like, why are you I know you're trying to bring up the whole like, oh, going into the future to kind of hint out that Kay is gonna go into the future, but I'm like, can I just forget about this character? Like, we're done with you. I feel like I can see what they were trying to do with like the little message at the end saying like, you can't change things. So the person changing is obviously the one traveling, with the different experiences you have. But I don't know. I wasn't fully satisfied. Like it was just kind of like, oh yeah, obviously, you know.
Yeah. I feel
It
like
was a
it,
little slow, but I thought it was cute. Sorry.
yeah. No, I think it just needed like more details, I think, to like finish up more of the connections. But it was really cute. I was reading it or I finished it at lunch and I feel like I zoned in on finishing that everything around me was like blur. And I was in the lunchroom. So I feel like it was cute.
I think towards the end, that little wrap up, I was like, oh, okay, that was kind of
Mhm.
nice. But I mean, I knew it wasn't gonna be like amazing, but
Mhm.
based on like what Brissa had told me or mentioned,
Mhm.
yeah, it wasn't bad. It was cute. It was okay. I like like when they started talking about Pablo Picasso's. It's like, oh, he had the blue period and the rose period and this and that and this and that. I was like, that's the kind of history I like when they or information that they give me.
Mhm.
Technically, it's like historical stuff, but also, I don't know, I find it interesting.
I thought it was like pretty, like, of course, easy read,
Mhm.
lighthearted, although we kind of had some depressing topics. But like the way they kind of, yeah, did their time travel and had a positive kind of outlook on the situation after was nice. But I just have so many questions I wish were answered.
Mhm.
So I don't know if I read the sequels, if I'd get them answered, like who's the ghost.
Yeah.
That's probably
Because then
why
I
they
might
usually
want
leave a
to.
lot of information out on
Mhm.
purpose so that it keeps you like
I think each story was like good enough details wise.
Mhm.
It wasn't just like they introduced a character and then they didn't do anything about it. Um, except the first couple, which I'm still like, yeah, they're the ones who I'm like, okay, whatever about. But I think the other stories were good examples to then bring in the end and be like, oh, like this one, this happened, and this
Mhm.
one, this happened like this. Um, Ay. Who was the boy who was the manager in the future? Do we know?
Yeah,
It
that's
was her, it
Fumiko's
was the
man.
guy, the boyfriend that broke up with her because he kept scratching his eyebrow.
Yeah, and he has a scar.
Of the couple in the beginning?
Yeah,
I missed
that's
that.
Fumiko.
That was
What?
Fumiko in the future.
Yeah,
I thought
that's why
Fumiko
I'm
was a
like,
girl.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
In the
Fumiko
past.
is a girl.
and the guy was there at first, and then Fumiko
Oh,
came
Fumiko
in.
then showed up. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I got. Oh wait, the girl that showed up at the end that was Fumiko. I thought it was the other girl that Kotake,
No.
the wife. Oh my gosh, I totally that changes things. Ah,
Yeah, that's why I'm like, how are
yeah,
they
that's why
owning this cafe
when he
and
said that,
like
I was like,
not in tech? And then where's Nagari and Kazu, like in some other place?
I feel like
now
maybe they
what?
sold it because they were too sad about K dying.
Do you think she dies in giving birth? Because
Yeah.
they didn't really say that, did they?
No, they
They
didn't.
said
And
only
I'm
one would survive.
Yeah.
So
I was just thinking maybe it's that one miracle and she like when they started saying like, oh, Nagare is in this place or whatever, they're like, oh, maybe she still survived or and that was like the one spot she really wanted to go to.
Mhm.
But it's all like in mystery. We don't know. I guess we can assume that yeah, she didn't survive.
Yeah,
I just want them to tell me, you know?
I guess
I
we
guess
don't know
things could
100%.
change.
Yeah. That's crazy, that rule that you can only time travel one time. They never, like, you think, I don't know, like, why don't they tell people that? And then what happens if you try to do it again? Just nothing, or
Then why do they like keep well, I guess nobody really just stayed there to keep trying, you're right. Because I'm like, why do the same characters keep appearing there? But the one with the Alzheimer's, he never traveled, right? From what we know.
No, it was the wife.
So
Yeah.
that's why he keeps going. The wife is there for him. Nagare, obviously, he works there. Kei works there. Yeah. And Fumiko never went. No, yeah,
She
she
did.
did go.
Hmm.
But now she, wow, that's weird. I don't know. It's so weird. I'm between a 3.5 and a 3.75 because each story was kind of okay. But I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I must continue reading. Like obviously for the book club, but if I was
For
on
the
my
club.
own, I'd be like, I was expecting more. And maybe I'll finish it to see what happened, but I don't think I'd be like, wow,
Hmm.
let me continue reading the series. Like super gravitated to do so.
I would read it if I was promised some answers.
Hmm. I feel like I usually do high scales. So like I want to give it a 4, but then based on the beginning, like I was not intrigued at all. Like I was disappointed that I chose this book in the beginning. So then I think a 3.5.
Yeah, I think I'd give 3.5 too. I think it was refreshing and quick
Mhm.
read, but not like as much substance. And I don't know. I don't know. I kind of liked it. Maybe 3.75.
I think I'd give it like a 3.2. I feel like I wasn't that engaged. Like a few times, like I think, you know what's funny is the story that I liked the most, I listened to it in the bath. I feel like that like relaxed me. So I was just like so relaxed and I was just like it was the one with the Alzheimer's.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like sitting there in the bath and listening to it, and I feel like I was just like very relaxed, and it was a very relaxed story. But I feel like most of the time I'm not just like sitting there zen, like listening.
Yeah.
So most of the time it like I struggled to get that engaged with it. It was just like maybe too simple of a story for me. Like I needed a little bit more
In depth.
I don't know, more details, more heft, more going on. It's definitely a in the back kind of a book.
I was gonna ask, do you think you enjoyed that part because you were in a relaxed state? So maybe it was more of an influence, or do you really think that section was more, let's say, detailed compared to the others, or more that you could relate to it?
I
than
still
the-
think it was the best. I really liked the way, I don't know, it just was well written, and
Mhm.
the whole thing with the Alzheimer's. I don't know. I think I liked the characters the most in that
Yeah.
one too. Like they were just like the most descriptive maybe in that one, and it was just like a good framing with the Alzheimer's. So I think that I maybe paid attention more because I was in the bath, but I still think that it was the best of the four. And the worst was definitely the first one. That
Yeah,
one was bad. I did not like that one.
that one was not a good impression for the whole
Mm.
book.
It definitely got better after that.
Yeah.
I gave it a 3. I've been kind of in a reading funk, and I was hoping this one had a little more sparkle, but it didn't.
Oh no, so you're still in the funk.
Yeah, I didn't even finish the December book, so I'm struggling, but I'll finish.
Maybe Daisy Jones.
I'm hoping because I really like the author, so
I was at Whole Foods last week, maybe. I think it might have been Thursday. I was just walking around the aisles, and there was this girl on the phone. And at first, I thought she was talking about the show because there's gonna be a show about it, right? Or
I
movie, I think.
yeah, or
Show,
movie.
show,
Show?
show,
Talking about the
TV show.
book. She was like, "Oh yeah, Daisy Jones and the Six. It's so good." Blah blah blah. Like she was starting to go into detail, and I was like, "What if
I gotta change aisles.
Yeah, yeah. And then it won. So, I mean, not to bring hopes up, but
I'm
it
excited.
won.
Well, it definitely has a good cast in the TV show. Like it has Elvis's granddaughter, Riley Keough, and she's
Oh.
actually a really good actress. And then it has the Finnick from Hunger Games is in it too.
Sam Claflin. Beautiful, beautiful man.
So I feel like if they cast people like that in the show, then they've got to have a good source material.
Yeah, that's true.
Excited.
Are you guys excited about this? It ends with us getting Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. That's so it like I don't know. I thought it like maybe Netflix would buy it and like make it into a Netflix movie, but sounds like it's gonna get the whole big budget treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Like a theater movie?
Well, I feel like if it's Blake Lively, they're probably gonna make it a theater movie because she's pretty big. Like if it was just Justin Baldoni, I'd think maybe streaming, but it's her, and
Yeah.
so I feel like it might go to theaters.
Because I think Justin Baldoni, when he did the 5 Feet Apart, he did that one in theaters. And that
Mhm.
one, it wasn't like huge actors. I mean, we know them, but it wasn't like Blake. So I feel like it could be theater. I saw a TikTok where they were doing the more of a negative criticism, saying like this book was already so big, and it would have been nice if they gave like artists or not artists, actors or actresses that weren't like give them this opportunity for them to grow instead of Blake, who or like everyone knows Blake and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, you're right, that's a good point.
I don't agree though, because this book is big like on Book Talk and it's big like among us, but I don't think the average person knows about this book, but the average person knows about Blake Lively, and that's why they usually cast a big star, because they want to like have a big movie. So
Mhm.
I feel like they cast her for a reason. Like, is she probably too old? Yeah. Like, like, I think that's true. But also, it makes total sense why they cast her, because they want a big name to draw
Yeah.
people.
I don't hate that they casted her. I just feel like her most recent movies I haven't watched, even though like I love her as an actress. I never watched the Age of Adeline one, and it's still like on my list to watch, and I'm like, no. So I feel like what?
Is that her most recent?
I don't know. I don't know the most recent ones. I
They
haven't.
did the one with Anna Kendrick. I forget what it was called, but
Just a
that
Favor.
one was good actually.
That one I
Yeah.
She played a
didn't watch.
psycho.
One. There's gonna be a
I
second
didn't watch
one.
that either. I was like,
And she was good in that shark movie where she's like on a rock and there's a shark. She didn't really have to do much, but she was good. I haven't seen Age of Adeline, but
yeah.
I think people have liked it. I didn't see it though.
A lot of people were like said good things about that one, and I was just like, oh, I'll watch it. And I think I don't know why.
It's because the cover's kind of boring.
But I watch like it gives me like The Last Letter for Your Love or something. Is that what it's called?
Oh, that's a good movie.
I mean, I only saw that one because I read the book.
Yeah.
But it's giving me that same vibe that I'm like, yeah, if I hadn't read the book, I don't know if I would have done it or if I would have watched it.
Mm.
I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully they make it good. Justin's already working his ass off, like working out. He's like, "Grr." It's like, geez.
Why did I picture Ryle like blonde?
He's a jerk.
That's not why. I did picture him like muscular though, because he's he's a surgeon or something, right?
Yeah.
I did picture him in really good health, like ripped, but I did picture him blonde.
I feel like I
Surgeons
pictured
are not
Atlas
right.
as blonde for whatever reason. I
See,
probably
mine is
pictured
opposite.
neurosurgeon.
Atlas is brunette with like long, shaggy kind of looking hair,
Oh.
and Ryle is like blonde, like Ken Barbie doll.
Oh wow.
No,
No, I pictured him as a brunette.
I think I
One of those
picture him as a
doctors,
brunette.
like Shepherd.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
like
pictured
okay.
Ryle as a brunette.
Go like
and
small,
Atlas is like
short.
a dirty.
No, was tall, but like same kind of.
Bone structure and hair.
Yeah.
I would have gone with more like McSteamy.
I guess, but he's blonde. Which I guess,
Is he? He's like a
He's
dirty boy.
gray.
yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yes. I was like, he's not blonde, but he's a silver fox. Oh man.
Then he was in Euphoria and Crazy Role.
Oh my god.
That was
Yikes.
oh, that was intense. That's like you've seen him as like a surgeon, and I mean he wasn't great, but then you love him, and like, get to grow, and and then what?
But he played really well.
No, I know
Yeah.
he did. He did a good job.
Yeah, it was very disturbing.
I haven't
Who
seen
knew he had it in him? I guess it shows range. I'm very interested who they're going to cast as Atlas. I feel like Atlas might be an unknown.
Someone unknown.
Until it comes out in theaters.
Yeah, like someone more unknown, because the other two are not, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they'll cast someone that like no one would expect.
I can't think of any male actors right now. I don't know. We'll see.
But he'll have to be kind of like both Blake and Justin are like mid to late 30s, so he'll have to be like around that age or look like he's around that age at least.
If they get a a young 20-year-old, the whole thing is shit.
Although Blake
21.
definitely can't play like a how old is Lily in the beginning? Like 14? They're gonna have to get another person to play that
Yeah.
because she doesn't look
Mm,
14.
Like when
She's
she
a
does
grown-ass
when it
adult.
diary entries.
yeah,
I
they're
wonder
gonna
if they'll
actually
do, like-
show them.
Yeah. Or maybe they'll just have like narration like in the back. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Justin will have to decide as the director.
I was gonna say it reminds me of like the Fault in Our Stars when they were doing like the text or like the words or something just pops up, but that wasn't Justin. It just reminds me of the movie he did.
Hmm.
It was all sad.
I think in the 5 Feet Apart movie, didn't they also text? I don't remember.
Yeah, they did text.
Did they? And did it appear like that? on
It
the
kind of
screen?
did. The text did,
Well,
but the
maybe
face.
that's why I'm connecting that.
I mean, they're
Mm.
both movies about people dying that are young, so
Illnesses, yeah.
starring like young up and coming actor people.
Mhm.
I wonder who will play Blake's mom. Hmm.
Mm.
Or the dad.
Mm. Next to me. Just kidding.
He's like, I already did
Like-
this on Euphoria.
I've got experience. I'll take it from here. Don't worry about me. Wow. Oh, so the first section, it'll be like 80 some pages.
I need to download it. I haven't done it yet.
It's interesting because at the end, they have this whole section that it's the lyrics. But it's
Oh, they have
included-
like major actors narrating this.
but it's just like the lyrics of the songs, and then it goes into the acknowledgements. There's not much except like a letter in the front. I don't know. We'll just go with that. We'll read it. So go to section. Stop at section. This is gonna be funky.
This is
They've already updated it to the TV series.
They did. They did it on
Yeah.
Kids too.
7, 8, 9. So don't read that. All
Don't
these-
read 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Uh-huh. So you read the groupie Daisy Jones to first.
Oh my god, there's a 3-hour chapter.
What chapter is that?
Aurora is 3 hours.
Oops. Watch it be the next one. I'm just kidding. Wow.
Yeah, there's like a 1-hour 27-minute chapter, a 3-hour chapter, and a 1-hour 12-minute chapter.
This is interesting because it has their names. Like there's the person that says Daisy, then Billy, then Warren. It's not like paragraphs. It's like dialect.
Well, it looks like they have like 4 different readers on the audiobook. So it looks like there's different perspectives.
Oh, the next section might be the long one. Ooh. We'll deal with that. Oh yeah, that's a long one. The third section is Aurora. Well, first is the last section you read. Once you see 7, 8, 9, don't read that.
Don't read 7, 8, 9.
Don't read 7, 8, 9. They look like this.
Mhm.
Actual 7, 8, 9.
I just want to check when this series.
March.
So like
Ooh,
it'll
just
literally
By
be
the
right
time we're
after
done with
that?
this, yeah,
Wow,
it's like
such good timing. March 3rd. Wow, like right when we're done.
right when we're done. Like the following week, it'd be
So then we can all watch it and recollect.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And
Wait,
it's
who suggested
Amazon,
this
so they'll
book?
have
It's-
them all at once.
It would actually be that Friday that we finish. The week that we finish, it'd be that Friday that comes out.
Oh wait, it's on Amazon.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. Who doesn't have Amazon?
I
This
just canceled it.
it.
Oh shoot.
Oh wow.
It's okay, Judith's gonna borrow it.
No, just kidding. Yeah. We can watch
Watch
it
me
together.
make random purchases.
Hey.
Hey, my card is in there.
Oh,
No, but you have your own profile, so we can't
Oh,
use.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Okay,
Let me
well,
see. I'm just okay. So actually, no, they're doing something different. They're not. They're doing 3 each week. 3 episodes per week, and then there's a total of 10 episodes.
Hmm.
So there'll be chunks. Reese Witherspoon is producing.
Oh.
She's everywhere. She must be making so much money.
yeah.
have you seen her new workout little video snip that she did? She looks so good. I was like, damn, she has abs.
Oh my god, no. Is that on Instagram?
Yeah, she was like, I think she was like advertising for the Bala, like little, what are they? The little weights.
Oh, there's little weights on your wrist.
Yeah.
There, I heard those are very expensive.
Yeah, I've seen them at Marshalls. So if you've seen them at Marshalls,
What are they?
they're like the ones that go around like your wrist or your ankles. They're just like little 2-pound weights.
Oh my god, I bet you can buy that for like $10 on Amazon.
Yeah, but no, those are like selling for $30.
Oh my god,
geez.
no way.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. I saw them at the Marshalls for like $14. I almost got them and I was like, why do I need this?
It's because it's
Talked
Reese.
myself out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
Reese
and why
is
so
putting in-
lightweight? Like, I need an actual weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do with something? Are you just like supposed to wear them all day? Is that like
I don't
the
know, but
concept?
she's using them in the video. She's using them for like a yoga. Kind of makes sense because if she's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're not
Like
you're
the
using them
yoga
while you do other
Pilates.
things.
Yeah. I don't
I
know.
see. It's still definitely overpriced.
Definitely.
And I don't think that's why Reese has abs, is because she's a millionaire. That's why she has abs.
Oh.
Because she probably has like a personal trainer and a chef.
She probably does that like thing where it's like you put it on your abs and it makes you do like 10,000 sit-ups in 20 minutes or something like
And
that.
you're not doing
And you just
anything. It's like shaking on you.
Yeah.
What is it?
If
Those
I
like
had money, I'd do it.
machines or like a wrap or something?
Or she's like cool
Yeah.
sculpting.
Pilates. That's what I've heard. Pilates. Okay, well, your section, I'll post about it because the chapters are interesting. Actually have names. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Whoop, whoop.
Our next meeting is on Eileen's birthday.
Ow!
Are you gonna be here?
I don't know. We'll
Oh.
see.
Okay.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
So Tuesday, February 7, 8:30. Unless we're good.
Are we gonna meet on Valentine's Day?
That's what I was seeing too. I'm like, I don't know if you guys want to change the dates for this month or
I guess we can talk about next week.
yeah.
Yeah, we can just move that one to like the Wednesday or something.
Yeah, I'm okay doing the Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll do that Wednesday. I feel like I have something on that day. Ah, my dentist appointment.
Or
Oh,
we
that's
could
in the
do
morning.
No, it's in the
Galentine's
afternoon.
Is it
before.
really?
What happened?
No, I was saying, or we could do Galentine's, but that'd be a day earlier.
We can do it a day after.
Oh yeah,
There's no rules to Valentine's Day.
that's true.
We could do it Mondays.
I feel like Wednesday might be better though. Gives
Yeah.
us more
I
time.
prefer more
Mhm.
mid-week
Yeah.
and then instead of cramming it
Yeah.
in the weekend.
Yeah.
Cramming the reading for the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just change for the February 15th. Everything else will be Tuesday, 8:30.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay,
Cool beans.
bye. Have a good night.
Bye.
Oh my god, she's so close.